no cap to you. It's gonna be kind of long, somewhat, not too long. I am making this stream for a special someone. It's gonna be for a girlfriend of mine, and I am going to be showing the basics as well as some of the things you can do in the game, trying to like introduce her to the game, basically. So, first thing is, of course, I think when she sees this, I'm either going to be asleep or probably at work. One of the two. I don't know. The first thing is you kind of just want to like your settings, fix your camera settings, as well as fix your camera settings. The default camera settings are honestly perfectly fine to work with. The only thing that you really want to bother is put your FOV at 110 to start you off. Make sure your distance is at the same as what it is now. Like I think it's like 270, and you have 100 height, right? And I think it's like 4 angle or 5 angle or 3, something like that. The angle is really personal preference. Whatever you choose is like the most comfortable for you. It basically, the angle is to adjust your car to where it raises it up like this. The higher the angle, the more it looks like this. The more you can see the front of your car. The lower the angle, the less you can see the front of your car, and the more you can see the back of it. And it puts it lower to the ground. It's like more flat to the ground. And then this looks like a little racing game at this point, not really a Rocket League at that point. So you don't want it to be put too low because you won't be able to see the car. Like if you're in a 1v1 situation, you won't be able to see who is behind the ball. It's gonna be too low. If you have it up high enough, you can still see like their game tag and stuff like that. Next thing is stiffness. I would recommend for you to start off putting it at 35. 35 is just what it does. When you go supersonic, and what that trailer is supersonic, when you go supersonic, it zooms out your car from your camera. Also varies on your playstyle. If you want your car to be very wobbly when you dribble, that's also fine. If you want your car to be very tight when you dribble, you want it to be more high. So, for example, higher stiffness when you're dribbling using car cam. What it looks like, right? Low stiffness, so like down to what I use, which is a 20. You have more options. You can like pop the ball. You have more movement with your car, is what it seems like with that. So you don't want your stiffness up too high because it'll be too stiff where you don't have a lot of movement. It will feel like you don't have a lot of movement with your car. But you also don't want it too low because you don't want it to be uncontrollable. Like with this is perfect for me. I like to pop the ball up, cut the ball off, you know, do all kinds of things. This is the kind of player I am, so it's all play style as well. And also, this plays a factor as well. When you turn your car, it also matters as well with how consistent you are with your shots. You see how the car, it's like the nose of the car is weaving in and out of the bottom of the screen. That plays a lot, you know, with that as well. Another thing, swivel speed. This is personal preference. You can get it to go in and out very quickly if you like, or actually swivel speed is this. What am I doing? Swivel speed is like if you need to see where your teammate is, you can move your camera here. Alright, I'm going for a passing play, right? Let's say I missed a shot. Where's my teammate? Okay, he's over there. I'm gonna cut in and play, basically. That's all that's for, basically. That's really all that's for. Let's go back up to this. Transition speed is what I was trying to talk about. So it depends on if you want your car and the ball to like snap on your screen. If you want it to seem snappy and quick, you put it up high. If you want your car to be kind of like, if you want to kind of like a smooth transition, you put it low. Like you see how much slower it's moving now. This is the transition speed I played at some years ago. I mean, some years ago, bro. But it's like so slow. It's like I can't do it. Let's put it back up to 7. So this is more of my tempo. So yeah, you can see I'm a lot more consistent with the transition speed. Like everything can like change the way you play. Literally everything in this game. Demo transition time should be at 0 always. Swivel speed, that's personal preference. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Controls, to start off, you probably want to use basic controls. To be honest, just to learn the game, right? I'd say give it a week, and then you could probably change the buttons to whatever once you figure out the basics. Or what you can do is pick whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, pick whatever you feel comfortable with, but also pick something that is beneficial for you, like gameplay wise. Like you don't want your power slide button to be on the D-pad or something crazy, and then have your boost button on like R3 or something crazy. Okay, like make it make sense, you know. Don't put your key buttons on something wild. That's what I recommend. And then steering sensitivity. What I would do, since you're starting off, anybody that's starting off in the game, is put the steering sensitivity at like 220 on both of them. This is perfect. Perfect starting out. As I hit the crossbar. This is perfect starting out. You have just enough control with the car. Everything I'm doing, I already know. Bro, sweetie, like, this takes time, okay? Everything I'm doing, flying in the air, all this takes a lot of hours to do. A lot of brain power, a lot of patience. You have to be very patient with yourself when you're playing this game. It is very fun though, I will say. There is something funny with my setting. There it is. Yeah, put that down on 0. I thought that was a little weird. And then controller dead zone. I don't know why mine is at 20. Okay, I'm starting to see. I now see why my game felt so slow. My controller dead zone's at 20. This whole time, I thought so there's something wrong with my game, but in reality, there isn't. It's just my controller dead zone's like super high. The lower you have your controller dead zone, the more reactive your analog stick and things gonna be. You know what I mean? This is what I usually have it on, so I look like I'm moving a lot faster now. But I seemed a lot more controlled on the other settings. Just gonna be honest, on 20. On 20, it's not gonna move as fast. You see how it's a little bit more delayed, you know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't catch the dodge dead zone, or controller dead zone being that way. Now dodge dead zone, also, when you're starting out with this game, you want it on like a low enough dead zone, but like not too low. So I think honestly to start off, because if you're prone to getting stick drift a lot in a lot of games, you want to have it up to around like 15, and like leave it there if you have stick drift. If you have a controller where you never really get stick drift with, you could put it like on like an 8 or a 7 or 6. I use 6. If you're really balls, you can put it on 5. 5 is, it feels like a damn PC now at this point. I'm not even playing on it. This is the dead zone I use like for I'm in competitions and stuff like that. I'll use the lowest dead zone I can possibly use without stick drift, because it just makes it more reactive. So you see how much faster that is compared to my normal everyday competitive, which it wasn't 20, it was really 6. It's up 20 today, and I didn't really realize it's a lot slower. You see how much slower I'm cutting into the ball. That's a perfect example. So yeah, you want the least amount of delay time as possible. when you're playing the game. So you want that at a low controller dead zone, but not too low. Your dodge dead zone, I have mine at 70 because this seems to be the most balanced for the kind of controller I'm using, which it is a esports Pro BFG uh, esports grade like PS5 controller. But I'm on a PS5 or PS4, not PS5. I'm on a PS4, but using a PS5 custom controller. You can use it on a PS4, but this seems more controlled. When I flip and dodge and flip cancel and half flip, things like that. And everything I'm doing, there's like literally tutorials on how to do this. Now I'm not on PC, so this is something I'd have to teach this something like in person that I'm making this stream for. I'd have to like show them how to do it in person. It's not really something I can do like on stream. But as far as the motions of like the dodges, things like that. Now what you can do is, well, I can kind of instruct it in a way. So jump, and if you know how to air roll, hold your air roll like this. Now let's say you wanna wave dash to the right side, right? You want to point your car in the opposite direction. So put your wheels in the direction that you want to wave dash. So if you want to wave dash to the right, point your wheels to the right. Make sure the hood of your, the top of your car is pointing in the opposite direction. And then what you want to do is tilt and like tilt up or tilt to the side. So tilt to the left and then hit the X button. So jump like this, jump, then jump and tilt at the same time. So work on this, jump, tilt, side, and then land. Just practice doing this motion if you have to. Alright, next is you're going to start implementing the second dodge. So jump, tilt, dodge again. But you're going to do it in the opposite direction that you did it the first time. So you jump, tilt, dodge. Jump, tilt, dodge. Jump, tilt, dodge. So like this. But you want to like cancel it. You can also do it in the front, which is a lot more easier. Wish I could do this in your review. Nah, I can't do it in review. I don't have that binded on my controller. You can do it in all kind of directions. So you just keep doing it. Another thing you can do. One sec. You can wall dash. That's called wall dashing. So it's literally what you were doing, but faster. You have to do it like super fast. It's stupid. But yeah, it's really dumb. There's a lot to this game, honestly. It really is. Well, that's like the advanced stuff. That's something I'm gonna have to show you constantly. You kind of have to show you how to learn how to do all the basic mechanics and things like that. Next is dribbling. So just hit this and just practice keeping the ball on top of your car. This will help you dribble in matches. So you see how the ball is bouncing on my car. Usually bad. You want it to sit on your car. You can pop it up like that and flick. You can also do that. That's like a good strategy to have. That's what I do in ones. Is I'll purposely like turn my car just enough to get the pop. As soon as it lands, I'll flick. It's something they don't expect in my matches they're playing. It's very possible to get it to work. Yeah, this is all I want you to do. Is just go in free play when I'm in training and just practice. Just practice doing this. Practice dribbling the ball when you're starting off playing this game. Also, recoveries is very important. Let's say you're stuck on the wall, right? You can jump, fix your car, and then wave dash. That's why wave dashes are so important in this game. So I wave dash so much. It's like my favorite mechanic in the game to do. Not gonna lie, I love doing it so much. You can also do a zap dash, so that's not it. That's not it, dude. That's technically not either. I don't know. I have to be really warmed up mechanically to do that. That's the thing. My hands are not warmed up. I haven't been playing ones. I haven't really been playing that many ones matches today. It's usually when I can get the zap dashes because I'm constantly on the ball and constantly defending and flipping. So that way, at that point, I'm like completely warmed up. But I've been in 3 matches, so I can't really. Well, there's one, but I messed it up. Yeah, I'm not fully warmed up to really show that. That's the only thing. That's what I hate. You can also practice drifting. Well, this helps your recovers. Your recovery. Do you see how I'm able to like turn fast compared to doing this? This compared to this. So much slower that is. I do this literally all the time in matches. You wonder, how do you turn so fast? This is literally all I'm doing. This is literally it. Just practice handbrake turns. That's it. You also do it while you're holding boost as well. I do that sometimes if it's like a really serious match. I'll go to like a halfway claw controller position and hit that. If I really need to cut in like super far. Yeah, there's quite a bit you can do. You can go in the air as well. I'll show you something. This is something really basic. Low ceiling shot. So basically, low ceiling. Save your flip, dodge, and you should have a shot. Wait for it again. Very easy, very basic, very generic as well. It's a super generic shot. It's not really. I mean, it's a mechanic, but it's not really mechanical. If that makes sense. Mechanical is this basically. No, this is not mechanical either. Hold on 1 second. Mechanical this is. All ceiling. Little backwards flip. Just kind of like keep the play going. That's mechanical. I have mechanics, but I'm not mechanical. There's a big difference when it comes to playing this game. Like I have mechanics, but I'm not mechanical. If that makes sense. I don't have all the advanced stuff down. Not all the way. And don't get me wrong, I've seen myself do some amazing things, but I'm not consistent in those areas. And that's what's really painful. The next thing you can practice is your flying. You know, you can fly in this game as well. Just practice floating. Also, hopefully you like this car, little pink and blue. Anyway, yeah, practice flying. Practice doing this, going to the side, keeping your car up, even if you bounce, you jump up. Make yourself hit the ceiling, fix your car, and then hold it up. Like, there's so much you can do. You can also make it to where you can't see where you're going, try to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. The exact pattern, not on the wall. Wave dash. That's why wave dash is very important. I literally wave dash off of nearly any surface every single time. Almost. So, almost. I wouldn't say always. Sometimes I do it, not all the time. Another thing you do is work on your shooting. Oh, I have a lot of people here. Frog66. What's up, man? Can you tell me how to get the diamond? Sure. Can you read chat? What rank are you? My bad, Frog. I am a Grand Champ 1 and 2s, but still in the depths of my soul, solo queuing. Still a Diamond 3 in 3s. But in 1s, I'm a respectable rank, which is Diamond 1. What are you trying to get Diamond in exactly? You have to tell me what playlist you're wanting to get Diamond in. Because I can definitely help you out with that. It's very easy. Honestly, the stuff I'm telling you is honestly what you can get, to be honest. Um, Starting with basic shooting. So that's 1. So it's like your positioning for the shot. So 1, that's game sense. You have to know how to position for these shots. 2, when to go for them. So is your teammate in position to go for the ball? Or is your teammate right behind you? If your teammate's right behind you, you might want to fall back and let him go in. Because I know in Platinum, they ball chase a lot. So there's really no sense of rotation on what what to go for and what not to. Everyone just sees ball, I'm going to hit the ball. You know, there's no really actual game plan. Everyone's just trying to score. That's it. No one's really trying to play defense. You know, let's say you see my car and that boost pad. Let's pretend that boost pad is a car, right? If my teammate actually, you know what? I have replays. Let's use some replays for example, to help you out. Let's do that because this is perfect for that. Let's go to profile. Match history. Let's go to a GC MMR casual lobby replay. In my casual MMR, everyone still plays it like ranked, so it's the same exact fucking shit. It's the same stuff. So I'm not in a Fennec or anything. I'm in a very basic car. Alright, let's go to my POV. And I'll explain everything. I'm gonna cheat on this. Here's why I'm cheating, right? Because if the ball is neutralized, I can just kind of go for this ball, right? But his teammate is also cheating, so it's kind of like a kickoff and then another kickoff in a way. But we win this. You see, I'm instantly going for this. Let's replay this back a little bit. My teammate gets a really great, really good kickoff on this. I flip and see the ball opportunity. I don't go back for boost. This is the mistake a lot of low rank players make. They don't stay on the ball. They go back over here. Okay. Now in 3s, in a 3v3 situation, that's actually understandable because there's like way more people in the field. So you have a lot more teammates to work with. But instead, in 2s, your teammate's already committed on kickoff and has no boost to get back. So you have no choice but to go for this. Otherwise, you're going to put yourself in a really sticky situation trying to grab this boost and you're going to be stuck in a 2v1. So what you want to do is you want to stay on the ball here. Hard cut. Fake him out. So this is when 1v1 comes in, you know, comes in handy, right? I go for kickoff, hard cut, fake, because I know he's going to go up the wall. I see my teammate, he's too far, so I have to play 50. I'm going to stay on this. So my teammate is rushing in. I'm trying to grab the boost. I don't get the boost, so I'm going to stay back. My teammate's overcommitted. I see him going back, so I turn, right? My turn to go for the ball. Just buy some time to grab boost while they are both double committed on the ball. Now, is my teammate smart? Is he going to wait? Yes, he does wait. That's good. Yeah, he's going for like a clip or something, you know, I'm not really sure. So he's going for a clip. We still have fun in casual lobbies, but it's still something kind of sweaty. We still play 2s like normal. So I pop it up here. Try to get enough space. Try to get a read on this. I'm trying to... You see how I'm turning my car? When you're going for reads like this, you have to make your car look big. So what you want to do is you want to turn your car sideways. That's the biggest way to win a 50 in an Octane hitbox. For me playing as an Octane main for as long as I've played this game, this is how I 50 the ball. You see how I've like arrowed back. So I'm 50 it back to where I know my teammate would normally be, but I don't see him in my camera view. So I turned back, I believe. Yeah, I tried to go again, and I can't get the ball, so I don't have any boost. Alright. So my teammate does a risky play. He rolls up to the post, so I have to cut. I can't cut. He's playing low, I'm playing high. This is how backboard defense is supposed to be played. You have one person playing up high on backboard, and you have one person playing low on the ground. In case they decide to go low, my teammate's there. They decide to go high, I'm there. And that prevents any awkwardness from happening. Alright, let's go back to my POV. So I fall because I see he does not have the play. My teammate has the most boost, so I let him have it. I let him have the play. I go for a pad or two. Right? Positioning for a pass. He doesn't quite get it. It goes to the other team. I have to cut and avoid my teammate. This is why rotating out far post is the thing to do too. Because if you're rotating, let's go back to his POV. Let's go back. Honestly, what I'm teaching you is how to get Grand Champ in twos, not even really Diamond. I'm actually teaching you more than that. When you're going for this, he tries to get me the ball. He can't. He doesn't really have the boost. So, rotating this way, he should have rotated the other way. Like following a pad pathway instead of going for that boost. Because what he does, he cuts in front of my positioning, and it kind of makes it awkward for me to go for this ball. So I don't really get the touch I was really going for this. So that resulted in not a strong enough shot, unfortunately. So it's the small things that make the biggest difference. So I'm going to cut because I know my teammate's behind me, right? I try to get another shot attempt, maybe a passing play. I tip the ball up, wave dash, and I try to leave it for him, but he's not going. So I try to go for a 50. I get faked out. I'm going for maybe a bump. I can't really catch him, so I fall out. Same thing, my teammate left the boost. So this is good. Do you see how I'm playing somewhat high and I'm playing far post? Right? This is how you're supposed to rotate. Now it looks like he's about to get demoed by Urix. So I go for him because I believe he's going to get demoed, but he didn't get demoed. So this results in a goal because I'm already up. So it's good. Alright. Next sequence for this. So my controller kind of trolled me. I'm not gonna lie. I was having a lot of bug and performance issues. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday where my PS4 was not registering all my controller inputs on kickoff sometimes. I think that's a big problem, or my controller would just flat out disconnect. I think you might see me go AFK for a second because I was having controller issues. I haven't had them since, but yeah, I think it was yesterday. It's been very difficult to fix that. So I ended up trolling kickoff when I said, so it's okay. That's not how you kick off, guys. Good. I'm waiting. He's not going. Well, he did go. I didn't think he was going. But it's okay. Simple miscommunication. So I'm playing patient. So what I'm doing here. So we both double committed. He turned back. It is my job to buy him time. So this is why I'm not instantly rushing to this. I'm trying to play smart. We got a 50. Okay. Now I think he's there. I can flip away. And might be a shot. He's up. Looks like a good save. Maybe a demo, a bump. Teammate is not going, so I cut. I know he doesn't have any boosts. See how I'm not hesitating? I'm making sure I have a play in mind every single moment of the match. The teammate rushes that play and misses the ball, so I'm over here scrambling to get back. He gets a really good touch there. So I could have waited. I had a little bit more patience. I could have been a little bit more patient. I put him in a slight 2v1, but it's good. You can make it this way, right? Yeah, to me. Hit it back to him. It's okay. I should have positioned behind the ball a little bit more, but I in turn end up faking out one, try to get a 50, try to get a bump, don't get a bump. Do you see how I'm having a plan for literally everything? This is how you're supposed to play this game. Every single second you spend on the map, you should be thinking of something to do that's going to help out yourself or your teammate or your team in general when you play this game. Rocket League is a huge chess game, basically, with flying cars. Nonetheless, so This is how you have to think about it. It's a very strategic game as well. You have to have a strategy, otherwise you are cooked. Okay, he misses. I knew for a fact Prime was going to rush in and get that. That's why I didn't move. I just sat there. And this is with me on a higher dead zone that I had no idea I was playing on. I don't normally play on such a high dodge or controller dead zone, but it was like super high. And I thought I was just tripping, but no. I didn't controller dead zone was like super high for this. So I'm actually playing okay for how high it is. It's just annoying though. That's the only thing. Alright. So here. Teammate gets a touch. Get off to the side. I could have taken this on the wall, that's okay. Side bump one. Free flip. Teammate's gonna get cooked here in a second, right? No. I tried to get a double, I don't get a double. That's a shot. No. No shot. Bumping. Now flip back. Teammate should take. Perfect. Teammate left me to boost. It's great. Okay, got the boost. You can double, right? No, he ended up missing. I ended up missing. Yeah, kind of threw me a little bit. So I'm getting pads while following this. I know he's gonna hesitate, so I went maybe going for a bump here. Don't get the bump, so I rotate back. Teammate's gonna go for that boost. I leave it for him. I go up for this. I don't get to play. The thing is I created pressure on defense to force him to go high instead of going low, because I know my teammate was going to be going high. He's on backboard. So that resulted in no goal. We have a counter attack on our end. Teammate, I was hoping he would pass this. Not the best pass. So I had to create the best outcome possible with that and make do the second chance. Which we don't get, unfortunately. Very close shot, though. So I choose not to go. My teammate's going to be up close, right? I missed the ball here. I'm going to cut. I believe I'm going to cut again, get a bump. Fake. This is where I messed up big time. Yeah, let's go back. A little bit of panicking. I should have rotated around my teammate, but at the same time, I didn't hear anybody going behind me, so I kind of just kept trying to like fake challenge and bait him in for the shot. So unfortunately, I missed the ball. Let's put this in slow-mo. Let me put this in 50%. The plan was to get a demo, right? I turned this way because I knew that's exactly the way he was going, and I could get a demo. That's the only reason why I rotated that way. It's more of a successful way to get the ball if I do that. So I try to get a demo. Unsurprisingly, get one. It's unfortunate. I know he's going to take the shot, so I flip off to the side. I try to get a better positioning. I fake challenge here. Try to get a 50 here. I don't get it. Now, I had no idea why my teammate was going right when I was like mid-flip. He could have been positioning a little bit more further back. So let's go here. Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't have went right here because I'm going to hit the ball. Like, he hit it right to me. There's not much he can do about that. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, he really should not have went. He should have had a little bit more patience. It was okay. Completely fine. So let's go back. He should have a little bit more patience on defense. It's okay. Good touch from my teammate. Let's put results in a goal, maybe. Yeah, he didn't get the pass. It's okay. I fake here. I think here I'm just focus on defense this match. Yeah, that's it. This is how I'm playing. I'm playing very defensive. Yeah, we end up getting... Okay, that makes more sense. That was last second of the match. pop it up because I know my teammate needs time for boost. And the longer the ball is in the air, the more time it's being wasted. So, something like that. Trying to play a little too fast. Oh, so that's my teammate. Pinch play. He's not successful in that. I'm gonna read chat just for a split moment. What's up, Icy Edits, man? What's up? How's it going, man? Still a good shot. Attempt. It's a good try. So I go here. I should have actually just went, but at the same time, I didn't know what to do because I didn't really have a lot of moves. I knew I wasn't making contact with the ball, but I went anyway just to create pressure. The pass middle, he's not able to read it. He could have passed this back to me, but I don't think he realized. Okay. So let's go back to that. So you guys know the thing I was talking about replay. This is literally it, that handbrake turn. That's how I'm able to change direction of my car so quickly, is that handbrake. That's it. That's all it is. Learning that mechanic will help you rank up very quickly because you're able to turn for the ball. You're not doing these super long, wide turns. You know what I mean? Putting you in a position. You have to keep yourself in position. So there's that. So I leave this to my teammate. I was expecting him to instantly go for that, but he didn't. He kind of just stayed there. Not really tripping. So I'm there in case he misses, and I knew he's gonna miss. He cleared the ball, or he cleared the way for me to get the ball, but I don't have any boosts, so I left it for my teammate. I was hoping, the reason why I positioned this way, I was hoping this would happen, right? I position. I know my teammates are best, I just know. Okay, so I flick it. I was hoping when they wait for this 50, it would go right to my car. Now I had 0 boost, so all I have to do is like jump. I'm already angling for that shot, you know what I mean? But no, it didn't happen. So I don't bother to get the boost. I'm ready to get the ball. I try to get a read because I know my team does not have boost. If I were to leave this, right? If I were to take this boost, I think the teammate would have been helpless there. Not gonna be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he would have been helpless if I didn't go instantly on no boost. So that's why I went. Oh, he got cooked and controlled. You see me stop. I thought that was game over. You can see we're kind of trolling with each other just a little bit. This is when I start sweating. I actually start actually trying to play. Yeah, it was at this play. This is when I actually started trying. To play the game. So I was going for a demo, but I missed the demo. Okay, he popped up really awkward for me. I have to catch, get a 50, get it over him. Being patient. I go, that's a goal. That's what I was hoping for, but he didn't get it. It's okay. So I wait. I stay in the play. Touch. Shot. It's like a try on the shot. Another shot attempt. Yeah, I'm actually trying though. I can tell. I was ready to get this game over with. It's good I stayed on it, but I ended up getting stuck on the wall. It's okay. And the teammate almost got cooked there. And then I bring this back to him. The teammate's already there. Looks like he's going to try to bait him into a 50. He didn't get it. So I try to cut that play off. I'm not quite fast enough to get to that. Hopefully this mid boost is here, right? No mid boost. So I go for a bump. That is my plan. That is literally my plan. If I don't have boost, I already know that second man is going to be up positioning mid for a pass if the teammate's in the air and I don't see them behind them. I know they're upfield, so I'm gonna try to go for a ball. So that forces him to get a bad touch, forces him to miss the ball, and forces me to have possession of the ball, right? Good touch, no touch, I'm out of boost. So I end up not getting the read. Unfortunate. So I can go here, get pad, stay middle, stay close to the play. Mustard, he misses the play. I'm gonna get a bang off to the side. I'm gonna get a more of a controlled touch here. 50, I get bumped. Try to recover, get that corner boost, flip. I know my teammate's gonna get a touch. I reposition, try to get a demo, no demo. This is gonna be a touch. Fakes, I fake. Pass, almost make them own goal. I'm gonna fake again. We get this boost. I'm gonna cut rotation. I miss the ball. Cut rotation again. Let teammate have. I get a 50 off of that. Catch the ball. Get a bang. Get a touch. Free jump. I don't know why my teammate's up. Wave dash. Recover. Let me get this real quick. Following up mid with my teammate real quick. Fake. Teammate can go again if he's not. I'm going to go. I get a miss. And we end up getting a goal out of that, mostly because I faked the play here. Oh, let's go see. This here, for me not going for that opened up a lot of opportunity, and then him missing the play as well as me missing the ball. This puts Virtue at a very awkward situation, and not much he can do after that, so that's why. So that is Friendship level 2v2, if you're wondering. But yeah, that is how you would get that frog. You asked me that earlier. The GC1? Why? He's not even here. But anyway, yeah, that's basically how you play twos. Threes is a much different ball game. Okay. Actually, let's look at some ones, man. I'm really wanting to do some 1v1 replay analysis, and then after this, I'm heading to bed. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I've been up working third shift, so let's go to a competitive 1v1. So I won this by a forfeit. This was almost an hour ago, and then I played a threes match and we lost. That's when I started streaming. So I started doing this almost an hour ago. I don't have any replays, like, space saved. I don't have enough. So let's go to the last one, GG's. 1v1 doesn't matter. Don't matter. Oh. Double doozy. Let's look at... This was a loss. Back to it. Old Cosmic. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at Old Cosmic. What is this? And it's, of course, on the Neo Tokyo map. Of course. I always play good on this map for some reason. Oh, look at the preset I'm using. I was filming myself. Whenever you see me using a decalless car that looks like this, I am feeling myself that day. Because it's not every day you see me wear nothing on my car. I'm always wearing a decal, especially when I'm using an Octane. So you know it's a special day for me if I'm not using that decal. So I instantly fake the boost grab and I get a shot. There goes in. This is basic knowledge. I have enough boost to go for that shot. So just by looking at this replay, I've noticed two things. My game sense has improved, and my boost management has controlled. So just overall game sense. Those improvements just watching this. Good. I let him hit it. I can take the boost. Good. Nice. He's not gonna get control touch. Let's stay on it. Good. Pop it up. Make it awkward. Fake. Good. Pop it up. Fake. Shot. Awkwardness. Good. Everything I'm doing is good. Good kick off. Take a shot. End up missing the double. It's okay. They recover. Wall dash. Can't wall dash. Recover. Wall or wave dash. I'm just tilted at this point. Yeah. Because I can't recover. Just tilted. Just doing whatever at this point trying to get back. Yeah. Good. Very good. This is a goal. Almost. It's safe. Cut. Cut. Okay. Good 50. Look at that 50, man. That 50 was impressive. I end up not getting a demo. Unfortunate. So what we're doing is we're waiting for him to flick. We're baiting him in. Right? Baiting him in. Hesitating. And we get a goal out of that. This is just called playing patient. Something that a lot of people don't do. They don't play patient. They just rush everything. Ball chase. There's no skill in that at all. Good shot. Good enough shot anyway. Shot. He's leaving the play, so that's a shot. Yeah. Not sure what he was thinking. So I take the shot here. Let's go try. Try to get a bump. No bump. 50. Great 50. I go up because he's not really paying attention. I don't really get that shot. That's horrible. Horrible shot attempt. That fake. Fake 50. Nice. Fake. Nice half flip. I get a bump as well. He's about to touch. Pop it up. I can go for the shot here. Right? Yeah. Missed. That's a goal. Yeah. Shot. I'm playing so well. I'm not really making too many mistakes this match. It's very good. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get a touch. Let's go back to this play. Interesting. Oh, what? Yeah, I need glasses, bro. My vision's that it's actually that bad. Like the glasses I'm wearing, they're 2 years expired on the prescription. 3 years, sorry. 3 years expired on the prescription. Because I remember I got these glasses the first year I started working at my old job, which was about no, that means they're 4 years old. Dude, I need glasses ASAP. That's not okay. A 4-year-old glasses prescription, bro. That's way too long. Um, yeah, I need glasses bad because I actually thought I hit this when I was playing, and then I thought I went to the ball, and then I go back in this replay. I'm like not even. Well, I'm close to it, but like not really. So just like, pause it for a second. Yeah, I'm not. I need glasses, bro. This is probably why I'm like low rank and everything else because of I just can't really see. So I get scored on sometimes because of that. I do good. I do good. I do great in my matches. That's the only thing preventing me from ranking up is probably just eyewear. At this point, your health, your physical health is always important. I'm gonna fake check it. Yeah. The bump. Bad touch. Pop it up. Wait for him to hit. No hit. So I go. Alright. Read crack. Good check. Dude, what's up, man? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a great morning. Almost said a great night. I've been up for too long. Hope you're having a good morning, man. Free flip. Don't get it. That would have been an own goal, so it's a good thing it is. But yeah, watching this replay, it just shows you how badly I need glasses. Like how bad my vision is. I'm able to slow it down. I think I went to the ball and I slowed down. I actually just me whiffing, thinking I'm actually getting touched. But I'm not. Yeah, dude. I need glasses so bad. It's not even funny. It's like I think I'm gonna make contact and I don't get it. It's not that I'm bad at the game. It's not a problem. I just can't see. So I make a solid touch there. That's good. That was great. But I suggest you read the chat. There's no point streaming if you're not reading chat. What are you talking about? Everyone's saying I don't read chat, and I do read chat. It just takes me a while because the stream's delayed. I don't know. Good shot. Yeah, I thought I made contact and I didn't make it. Built in the goal. Let's watch his POV. Yeah, I thought I hit that and I didn't. I don't know. Interesting. It's fine. We went for the demo. It's a goal. It's good. Also, I don't understand what if I'm playing a match, for example, I cannot read chat. It's just that's not how it works, man. Especially me playing at the level I play it, I cannot throw that many matches because I'm streaming. I actually have to play, like I actually have to play seriously because I am a competitive player. So I mean, yeah, I stream, but like I can't let that be a distraction. You know what I mean? Some people just are not on it. I shouldn't even have to explain that. Honestly, I'm done explaining it. I shouldn't have to explain that, to be honest. Okay, let's look what happened back in this one. So it's like handbrake turns that I'm doing. It's making me turn faster, and I bump him into that. Oh, alright. Yeah, he's getting cooked in this match. This is a good game, don't get me wrong. It's a good match. Again, it's kickoff goals just like every time and when he scores. That's about it. It's the only way it's really scoring. Great kickoff though. Yeah, I seem to play really good in this preset, so I think I'm gonna go rep this for sure when I'm done watching this. I played I played really great in this preset of mine. Again, too slow, and thinking I'm gonna make contact with the ball, and I don't. It's just literally eyesight. I think it's part of what it is. Now it looks like I'm used to playing with the settings. It's just like a vision problem. It's like the only thing. It's like I can't really see. I don't know. It's weird. Doink shot. I don't get it. So he left the ball. It's another shot. So yeah, he forfeit after that. That's a good game. But yeah, I think after I get a computer, I'm gonna start off with the computer first, and then after the computer, I'm gonna grab glasses, get a thing of eyeglasses, and go from there. Because I feel like that's like hindering my performance by a lot. I do remember the last time I got glasses and I was playing Rocket League. Literally, my ranks and everything went up just from me wearing glasses, bro. That's actually stupid. This was like actually I got Grand Champ that season. I finally got out of Champ and got Grand Champ, and I stayed Grand Champ for a while once I got glasses. That's actually stupid. So yeah, your ranks can go up by a lot if you get proper eyewear and things like that. If you're playing with a bad prescription glasses, I strongly recommend. I can't really talk. I'm so tired. I strongly recommend getting those fixed to where you can actually see, because I guarantee you'll be able to see a lot better. It's gonna make your life easier, not just for this game, but just in general. Get the right pair of glasses, people. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to rep the card using that. That's the best I've seen myself play in a replay in a while. That was actually really good. That was a good match I showed for. It was a white octane. It was a white octane. No decal. It was a shiny anodized pearl finish, right? Yeah. Okay. Shiny anodized pearl. Shiny. What I like about it, it's a shiny car with Reapers. Which I think they're in the item shop currently. I'm not 100% sure. I could check that. Yeah, this was the car I was using in that replay. Were they in the item shop? No, they were. That's okay. Well, you guys might have missed your opportunity to get them. Hopefully you did get the White Reapers. They're very cool wheels. I like using them a lot. They're very fun to use. Oh, the Yuzo wheels. I haven't seen these. Bro, this exact color. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen these in item shop in like a long time. It's a long time. Especially like a pair of white ones. A pair of white ones would be pretty sick with this preset. Be pretty cool. Light speed. I literally use that. I'm using it now, which is so funny. Uh, yeah, I use that. Another thing they have in this game is like DLC you can buy. So there's like different cars and things of that nature in this game that you can use. Each car has its own hitbox almost. So each car is going to feel different than the one you let's say for example you started the game with, and then let's say you started the game playing an Octane. This is a very long and boxy car, so it's going to be a dominant hitbox. So the car is going to feel super long and flat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. From what I can think of for the basics of this game. You can tell I'm tired. My voice is just changing. It's going from hoarse to back to normal to hoarse again. So I'm very tired. But yeah, that's really about it from what I can think of. There's so much more in this game. Also, yeah, for proof again, a lot of people don't believe me. I'm not gonna kill. I'm way too tired for that. But a lot of people don't believe me. I'm actually Grand Champ, but I don't know. It's weird. Uh, threes is just pure solo queue. It's so rough. Ones, that is my legit diamond one. Yeah, that is my legit one drink. Is diamond one. Diamond one, diamond two, and in drop shot, I don't really play that. I don't really play any of these extra game modes. Um, I don't play a lot of rumble. Don't play hoops. Hardly ever. Don't play a lot of drop shot. Ones, twos, threes is what I actually play. Threes, twos and ones are my actual real ranks. It's threes that I'm trying to like rank up, and I'm struggling to like get to the proper rank, which is like champ 3. So it should be champ 3, GC 1, diamond 1. That's what the ranks are supposed to look like. It ain't gonna be like this for very long. We're making a swap to PC soon. It'll be up. I already know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably head out here in a second. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I don't stream though, is because people say I don't read chat when I do, which is very annoying. It just takes me a minute because there's a delay. I see it all the time on my phone. There's like a delay from when you actually send the chat to when it actually gets sent into my chat here on my console. This is why I don't like streaming on this. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's a delay. There's not anything I can do about it. So people are gonna say I'm not reading chat when I do. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I give up on that. I'm not gonna really care about viewership on streams until I swap platforms. Ever since I've been on PS4, I've never really cared about viewership. Never. Viewership has never been a thing of mine. It's literally I stream just for content. So if people want to watch it later, it's fine. I don't care about if people are watching it right now. I could care less about that. 90% of the times when I stream, it gets no views when I'm actually streaming. It's always when I'm done streaming, and it's like a couple of days later. There's people actually watching it and liking the videos sometimes. Uh, but yeah, even then, a lot of my views don't get a lot of my streams don't get a lot of views. I don't really care about that. As long as the content's out there and exists, people don't, someone's in search of information that I've made a stream about. There you go. Click play on the video, and there you have it. This is there. It's better than not making any content at all. So, yeah. Yeah. Content creation is not really my focus in this game too much anymore as of right now until I make a swap to PS4 or PS4. I'm on a PS4. Lord have mercy, I'm tired. when I make a swap to PC, that's when content creation might actually come back for me when I actually might start back streaming again because it'll actually be enjoyable. I'll have music. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I've changed my mind on the face cam until a little bit later on in streaming and stuff. Um, maybe now maybe for videos I might have a face cam for videos, but as far as streaming, I don't think I'm gonna have a face cam for that. Maybe when I record a video or something, I'll have a face cam so you guys can like see my reaction to stuff or just in general. I don't know, but yeah. I think that's it though for me. I'm pretty spent from work and I'm going to head to bed. Last shot is a solid last shot. I'm so tired. I'm very tired. I wanted to play Overwatch after this. I don't have the energy to, man. I'm so damn tired, bro. But anyway, I am heading to bed. Uh, hopefully the person I'm streaming this for sees it. I'm literally only making this stream for one specific person. It's not even really like made for everybody. It's like just one specific person. So, um, yeah, I'm going to bed, y'all. Good night.